Good morning, beautiful people. It is Aishat here. You are now watching Social Media Trends on the Weekend Show, and I am joined by
Roland Ben.
How you doing, Roland?
I'm good.
I like to call you Roland O.
Okay.
Aishat Roland
Roland
O.
All right. That will be happy.
Good to have you this morning.
Good to have you, but it's such a week of mixed reactions,
Indeed.
sad news and all
Honestly, as I was opening the show, I just had to recall how sad Nigerians are. All over social media, we are just seeing how, painful they feel about what's been happening in Nigeria. The current state of the nation is in chaos, from killings to abductions. And one thing is that it's not even something that is new to us. We've experienced it back during the former president Goodluck Jonathan's time, and now it's back again. 25 girls abducted.
So now he's bringing back KB girls. But the funniest thing is that most people thought that was just a face-off. It's not going to happen again. So why Nigerians are reacting and having mixed feelings is because why is it happening again?
Again, truly we deserve better. But let's go on straight to what we have for entertainment and social media trends. Of course, we must start with the song of the week.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. Omale is back with another single, and as he's been nominated for the Grammy with the song with Davido, With You. And Omale has a song titled Waste. Waste, 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 waste. Just
this time we're singing Waste Wire. You have to be happy.
One day for the thief, every day for me. I go smoke some minute, drink some minute. Hey, jiggy, jiggy, yes, so I go sip it. Eat the last body. This money go check ma. Money long go. But in a day, use money for. I love for no serious. I take a sign anyone.
Interesting. But me, I'm not going to lie. The song is just doing me like this.
Yeah, just feeling.
I'm just like, okay.
For me, it's the beat. I just feel the beat. And
okay, the beat is beautiful.
The beat is beautiful, but that's a work of an art. So
shout out to Omale on that. Going to Fashion of the Week. All of this happened in Nigeria, as you can see in Lagos. Tiwa was on the LDA Fashion Week, and she was actually stunting the style and also giving a performance. She looked really amazing. This golden gown, but Tiwa has been everywhere.
Everywhere.
African bad girl is making trends right now. And then you have Priscilla and Iyabo Ojo. Her mother, Queen Mother, I'd love to call her, also at the fashion show. LDA has actually celebrated 10 years back in Lagos. And of course, with the Oscar Governors Awards, we have a few international stars that came out looking amazing. Here we have Chase Infinity, and then going back into Fashion of the Week with LDA's fashion show. That's Bisola. Yeah. Do you like what she's wearing? What do you think?
Even the way she won't pass through the runway, it looks unique. African.
Indeed. And we have Diola and her husband, Dare, the founders of EWA, Entertainment Week Africa. It was beautiful. Going straight into Jennifer Lopez at the Governor's Oscars Awards. Looks beautiful. Jennifer was always rocking different styles. Yeah. She's looking amazing. And of course, we can't leave out the men. We have Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and Leonardo DiCaprio wearing Dolce Gabbana and Dior. I mean, they're still in the show, Roland. It was looking really great. All right, now, as you can see on your screen, we're going back into the stories of Nigeria here. And I'd like Jackie to come back to us. Let us give you a quick brief as to what actually has happened. As you know, as last week, we had President Trump come out and say they want to invade Nigeria. They want to come back. He'll identify Department of War. That's what I heard.
Yeah, definitely. But what he said is he declared Nigeria as a country of concern.
Of course.
Due to the Christian genocide that has been happening in the north and all that. And Nicki Minaj also appeared in the public hearing to give her own side and perspective. And the beauty of it is that we are seeing artists, we are seeing people from other fields talking about this issue. But for me, I think this issue should be stopped, should be focused on, and there should be a solution so that Nigerians can be proud to stand on the top stage, because it's so disturbing, some of the comments you hear other people talk about Nigeria, the giant of Africa.
The giant of Africa. The comments are quite negative. And you know, one thing I noticed is that President Trump mentioned Christians, and I think the Pope the Fifth has already mentioned that it's both Muslims and Christians. A lot of controversy with that. That's making it look like it's a religious war here in Nigeria, but I can't really define, because it's both Muslims and the Christians.
Yeah, but the reason why you see most Christians are shouting and clamoring out is because of the the crime that has been committed, nobody has been held, nobody has been persecuted. And if you look at the happenings, according to the reports, there are more of the Christian faith than the Muslim.
Exactly.
So this should not, just like
my heart is heavy.
She said, Nicki Minaj, it said whether Christian or Muslim, no killing in the worship place, in a place of worship. It's so disheartening.
Just evil. It's so evil. Even now we have a video where we have the church in Kwara where apparently unidentified gunmen came in and just started shooting people who are running while worshiping. And I feel it's something that can... What can we do now? Should we not go to church anymore? Should people not worship? How do we curtail this incident?
The worst part of it, look at the screen right now. You see an elderly woman trying to scavenge for survivor, for an escape. I think this is where we should call our leaders, every leaders in all space, beginning from His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, President Tinubu. All hands needs to be on deck. The people's life matters a lot.
We need a solution
people.
now.
We need you to have a decisive solution because people's lives matter. If everybody is being killed
and abducted,
what remains in Nigeria? So I think the president and every other leaders in places of authority needs to be decisive about this, whether it's Christian killing, whether it's Muslim.
And there's even one thing about the ransom now. Online, social media,
100 million.
100 million, 3 billion, numbers, outrageous numbers asking for ransom from the abduction. I feel that right now, we need to really be careful how we intend to speak on these stories because the way it's looking is like, well, maybe we're being ignored. U.S. congressmen have been speaking throughout the week that the government is ignoring the Nigerians' plight of plea. Yeah. But truly, I saw a statement from the President Tinubu's, media team, and they said that their heart goes out to Nigerians, but what can they really do and how are they moving forward? We even have a video here with one of the victims that were able to escape at the church. Director, I want you to play this out for us to listen, please. Let's take a look.
Everybody àwọn tó lọ sórí pews lọ sápá mẹ́gbẹ́ wọn lọ fà wọ́n jáde báwa tó kù sí ń sá nìyẹn kí tàbí sá lọ tó àwọn tó wá yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ tó 30 wọ́n pọ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó wọlé yẹn kò sẹ́ni tó gbé bọ̀ kò sí gbogbo wọn ló gbé bọ̀ tó bá ti rí nìyẹn wọ́n pa àwọn mẹ́ta ẹnìkẹrin àti ìmọ̀ alfa so àwọn tó gbé ó jẹ́ 35 èèyàn náà kó lọ báyìí àti kó wọnú igbó àti ìgbúrò wọn rárá wọn dẹ̀ ti pé up to this time.
Survivor from that incident, according it was in Yoruba dialect, but I think some of the explanation he said that he escaped, he don't know how, but about 30 or 30 something people were adopted and up to that moment when that incident happened, there was no call from anybody. So it's worrisome.
State, Kebbi State, different states. Even in Abuja, I have a student who mentioned to me that his car was taken in Wuse too. They took his car, took his phone, and beat him and left him there for dead.
But you see, some of these issues, some analysts have said that these are little crime that were not mitigated, little crime that were not solved, that are now piling up
into bigger issues.
The same time the U.S. were having the Congress, we have adoption happening in
even in Kebbi State, 25 girls have been taken from school. And it reminds me back of that Chibok girls. How are they going to get these girls back now? What do we need to do? And that's what they were saying about celebrities in Nigeria. They're not speaking up. I think it was Vivi Naija, Tochi. He mentioned, he complained. And Davido too also, during his concert yesterday, he said that, you know what, his heart goes out to Nigerians right now, is bleeding. All over social media, you are seeing Nigerians praying for one another. How do we move forward? What are the things that you can do, Roland, to ensure that at least your environment is at least kept alert? Because now we need to be alert.
Yeah.
You need to be alert at home, in the night. Every moment you need to look at your surroundings and know and see what is happening. Because anything can happen at any time.
And it's a call for a collaborative effort. But also, we also talk back to our leaders because they are the one in the helm of our fear. President Tinubu, Nigerians are really, really crying. The killings is worrisome. So we plead and we beg all our leaders at all levels, whatever you can do, let's stop the killing. The blood and the lives of humans are very precious. Nigerians are really crying. And this goes back to the fact that the U.S. were talking about invading and we are saying, no, we don't. And at the same time...
There's that controversy to online. Yes, Nigerians are saying, stay out of it. They even said that they paid Nicki Minaj to speak up.
And also, we have to also be careful because some of these people on the media space drive some wrong narrative. Like I see some old videos flying up and there, fake news and all that is also coming. So we have to also be very moderate in this particular issue so that we don't incite violence and cause unnecessary issues.
That's a fine place to leave it, Roland. I mean, we can only continue to discuss and keep ourselves safe, our family and friends, check on them, ensure that they're fine, because right now, Nigeria needs a lot of intervention. That's what we have on social media, trends and entertainment. I remain Aisha B.
And my name is Roland O, just like you said.
See you next week, same time,
Bye.
same channel.